Everyone, it's Anthony Camacho here. In this video, I'm going to show you the step-by-step guide to start a profitable online dropshipping brand as a beginner in 2024. A little bit about me and why you should actually listen to me in this video. I have actually done this successfully, and I currently do about 4 to 5K a day with my dropshipping brand. And I'll show you today, we're at about 4,000 in sales. Yesterday we did just under 4K in sales. So I actually walked the walk, and I've actually done what I'm about to teach you in this video. Now, this is not going to be like most videos, so if you want another top 10 winning products to sell or a spy tool video or whatever the case may be, if you want more of that junk, then go ahead and click off. But if you actually want to learn how to start and scale a profitable online dropshipping business to at least 30K a month in sales, then keep watching this video. Now, I don't want to waste any more time, so let's get straight into things. Okay, so the first thing that you need to understand as a beginner is that success loves speed. The quicker you execute on the most important things, the quicker you get data, the quicker you optimize, and the quicker you find what works. Now, the problem for most beginners is that they don't know what the most important things are or what they should actually focus on. So they end up spinning in circles, chasing their tails, bouncing from one product research video or spy tool to the next, never getting anything to work or launching a successful product. How do I know this? I used to be that guy. In 2019, 2020, I would spend hours watching videos on how to find products, which products to find, what spy tools to use, what store I should launch, general store versus one product store. I would overload myself with information and would actually end up getting nowhere, and I would never actually amount to anything in my dropshipping journey. So I stripped away everything down to the most essential information. So this is your 30K a month beginner blueprint in the simplest terms possible. Find product, build store, make creatives, launch testing campaign. That is it, okay? With this alone, you can easily get to 30K a month at 20% profit margins just by focusing on the basics, okay? Find product, build store, make creatives, launch testing campaign. That is literally it. Don't watch any more YouTube videos. Don't watch any more tutorials or courses, even my course. Just focus on these 4 things, okay? So proven product plus fast fulfillment plus attention grabbing creatives equals your first 30K a month. So step 1, finding the product. This is the part that most beginners struggle with because honestly, they spend way too much time on this. So the only criteria for product research you need, and in order, is number 1, it's proven to sell. So we're looking for products that are doing at least 300K a month, and we'll get into how to actually figure that out in a second. Number 2 is fulfill a desire, so either instinct or problem. So instinct meaning a desire to look beautiful for my boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever, or problem would be like a desire to get rid of back pain. So either an instinct or a problem. It has to fulfill one of those 2 things. Number 3 is easy to ship, so we don't want to drop ship, couches or anything like that for obvious reasons. And then 4 is you can sell for a 3x markup, so a minimum of 70% gross margins. If you don't know what gross margins are, it's basically the price you sell for minus your cost of goods divided by the price you sell for, and that gives you your gross margin percentage, and you want that at a minimum of 70% so that you have enough margin to actually spend money to acquire customers. Now, you can use free tools to find winning products such as Ad Library or Creative Center, so Meta Ad Library, TikTok Creative Center, or Organic TikTok, and you can use filters to see which ads are getting the most amount of engagement over the last 7, 14, and 30-day timeframes, and use keywords like free shipping, 50% off, or buy now, shop now, whatever, to find ads for products. Now, product research using free methods can work, but it is honestly a very time-consuming process. And if you ever have spent time looking for products on Ad Library or Creative Center, you know that it can easily be a time waster. You could spend 2, 3, 4 hours looking for products because Ad Library is not a product research tool. TikTok Creative Center is not a product research tool. It is a collection of ads run by advertisers with no information pertaining to what's actually doing well or what's working, right? And if we go back to the top of this video, if you're a beginner, chances are the biggest thing you struggle with is speed, okay? You're taking too long to execute on the most important things. Success loves speed. So the quicker you execute on the most important things, the quicker you get data back. So if you actually want to save time and cut your product research time by 80 to 90%, I strongly recommend you use a tool like Autods. Now, if you don't know what Autods is, it is one of the most comprehensive dropshipping softwares and tools on the market right now. But by far and away, it is my go-to product research tool. And the reason why I like it so much is because they have this section for hand-picked products. And as you can see, there are tons of criteria that Autods uses to give you proven, pre-validated products that have already passed through their criteria for what makes a winning product. Now, if you actually click into some of the products that they've selected, they have tons of things like engagement scores to tell you how well things are doing. They give you the cost, they give you the saturation score so that you can see whether or not there's tons of competition for a specific product. They even go as far as to give you the target audience, so knowing exactly who you could or potentially should target for a specific product, the interest that you can use on Facebook, the occupation of your target audience, even the things as detailed as the marital status of your target audience. All that info is there, and you also get access to the social ads that are performing well and a list of competitors who are also selling the product, which, as you're going to see later on in the video, is going to be really useful for product research. So that is why I'm so happy to announce that Autods is the sponsor of today's video. And guys, I hope you know me at this point, but I would not recommend a software to you guys if I didn't absolutely believe in it, use it myself, and stand behind it. So if you want to cut your product research time by 80 to 90%, click the first link in the description down below. I've partnered with Autods to give my viewers a $1 30-day free trial. So make sure you click the first link in the description down below to get your free trial now. Okay, so once you find 4 to 5 products with ads with really high engagement, it is now time to pre-validate the product for yourself. This is the most important step that a lot of beginners fail to do. Just because ads are doing well does not necessarily mean the product is selling well too. So a lot of gurus, a lot of YouTube videos teach you, oh, look for ads with really high engagement that have a lot of impressions, that have a lot of likes. And if it has a lot of impressions, that means someone's spending money on it and that means it's working. Wrong, okay? There are tons of idiot advertisers, excuse my language, who don't know what they're doing, who blast budget on ads, rack up impressions, rack up engagement, making people like you think it's working well, but it's not, okay? I can spend $1,000 on ads and get no conversions, but get really high impressions. So the number of impressions, likes, and engagements in a vacuum does not necessarily mean that the product is doing well. So if you're not using a tool like Autods that gives you that information for you, here's what you can do, okay? So you need to pre-validate the product and prove that there's demand, because there's tons of idiot advertisers who have no clue what they're doing, blasting budget and wasting money on ads, racking up impressions, and making people like you and me think that they're doing well unless you pre-validate the product. So every product you find, again, if you're not using a tool like Autods, save the URL, then you can use a free tool called SimilarWeb to track how many sessions that store is doing. Okay, so I've used the example of this brand you like, and I installed the SimilarWeb Chrome extension, and I was able to find out that they were doing about 1 million sessions per month. Now, once you find the monthly sessions, multiply it by the average e-commerce conversion rate of 2%. So in this case, say for example, we had 300,000 monthly sessions. We multiply that by the conversion rate of 2%. So we know how many people of this 300,000 have converted, which is 6,000 sessions converted. Then you multiply the monthly sessions converted times the AOV you see on the site. So for example, we have 6,000 sessions converted and $169 AOV, which gives us $1,014,000 a month in revenue. So now, not only do we have proof that their ads are performing well, but we have proof using first-party data. So we're pulling the data from their actual website traffic to figure out that the store is also converting. So we have proof that the ads are doing well, but not only that, we have proof that the store is also converting well. And guys, you cannot fake the number of sessions that you're driving to a site. Okay, so this is as accurate as we can possibly get. And we now have proof that the product is selling. So it is now pre-validated, which means it's a proven market, it's a proven product, it's proven to convert. And all we have to do is take a tiny slice of that pie. Okay, 30K a month is nothing in e-commerce, and that's all you need to get started. Okay. Step 2, build the store. So I already have a full tutorial on this down below. So I'm going to link it here in this video. So check that out because I show how I actually design a one product store from scratch in literally less than 40 minutes. But to simplify it down, here's what you should focus on. Because most people, most beginners, they get stuck on customizing the homepage, customizing the logo, color schemes, all this crap. Here's what you need to actually do to focus on. And this should literally take you less than an hour to set up if you know what you're doing. Okay. And you will know what you're doing because you're watching this video. So first thing you do is after you sign up for the free trial using one of the links down below, configure Shopify payments. So sign up for Shopify payments so that you can process payments on your store, then set up shipping options to the countries you're going to sell in so you can actually accept orders and offer shipping options to people ordering from specific countries. Then next, you want to activate the markets you're going to sell in. A lot of people myself included, forget this. So just because you set up shipping options does not actually mean that people can check out. You actually have to activate what Shopify calls markets so that people can check out. Okay. The markets basically are responsible for converting the currency, making people can check out in their specific country. So activate the markets you're going to sell. And then you're going to set up privacy policy, refund policy, terms of service, and shipping policy. Use the Shopify templates or copy your competitors and adjust for your specific shipping times or your specific policies, whatever. If you're doing 60-day refund, 30-day refund, whatever, use the templates or copy your competitors and just input your information. Then you're going to use ChatGPT to come up with a generic store name. You can change this after you prove the product works. So I like to start with something kind of generic because you want to have a store that's not committed to any one specific niche, but one that's also going to allow you to actually test multiple different products without looking kind of weird. So use ChatGPT to come up with a generic store name. Buy a generic domain and make your logo in Canva. Just use a text logo. Make it very simple. Don't do anything crazy. I'm actually going to add here. Use the font Tura. Now, if you don't actually know this font, so this is one of the most popular fonts for logo creation. I'll show this to you guys very quickly, very quick tangent. But these are all the companies that use Futura as their logo. So make a text logo for your store. Use this font. It's very minimal. It's very modern. It's very branded, and do that. Okay, so use the font Futura, customize the product page to make it branded. Again, full tutorial up here, and then customize the home page to make it branded and spend 30 minutes, and spend 30 minutes on your homepage max, okay? Do not spend longer than 30 minutes on your homepage because 90% of your traffic is never even going to click onto that homepage. And again, all we're focused on here is finding a product that can actually scale to 30K a month. You can optimize your homepage after you hit 30K a month, but to get to 30K a month as a beginner, that should be your only goal. And you do not need a fully built out homepage. Just do a nice hero image, a featured product, maybe some reviews on the bottom, and that's it. Again, 30 minutes max on the homepage, put all your effort into the product page. Okay, step 3 is create high converting video ads. So I have a full tutorial on this down below on how to create high converting video ads in literally less than 10 minutes. But here is the simple step-by-step formula in case you're too lazy to actually watch the video. So all you got to do is find reviews for your product or a similar product on Amazon, then follow this prompt. So I have it linked here. It's a Notion prompt. Shows you step-by-step how to use ChatGPT to use reviews to get information about a product or give ChatGPT info about a product, then to actually build out fully built out scripts that you can then edit yourself. So use ChatGPT to create the ad script and then use CapCut or video editor of your choice to actually edit your creatives. Again, CapCut is free, so I recommend it. When in doubt, use this proven framework for creating your video ad. Okay. With this formula, I've created video ads that have scaled to 10K a day. So very simple: hook, problem, agitate problem, product intro, features/benefit, bad alternative or failed solution, results, and then call to action. This is my default go-to formula whenever I am starting a brand new account or launching new creatives. I always default to this because it's tried and true and it just works. Okay. So again, full tutorial on how to actually create creatives up here. Okay, step number 4 is going to be launching your testing campaign. So at this point, you should have the following: proven product, built store, video ad creatives. Now it's time to launch your video ads on Facebook or TikTok and drive traffic to your store so you can start getting some conversions, or potentially not getting conversions and then making adjustments. Inside of GoderEcom, I teach both Meta and TikTok. They both have their pros and cons, but generally speaking, if your product is for 18 to 35 men and women, mass instinct or fulfills a mass instinct, so it's all about looking better, more sex appeal, has strong seasonality, high potential for virality, impulse purchase, or under $40 AOV, go launch on TikTok. Now, if your product is for 25 to 65 plus men and women, mass problem, so think back pain, knee pain, inconvenience. If it's for older audiences, if it requires more explanation and selling, if you have a higher than $60 AOV, then go launch on Meta. So here is exactly how I launch testing campaigns on TikTok. This is literally pulled directly from my course, from my paid community, and I'm giving it to you guys for free. So this is the low budget launch campaign. We create a smart performance campaign inside of TikTok. We do one ad set, targeting US and Canada. We have the settings in there for you to copy as well. Throw in all of your creatives and let TikTok's algorithm find your target customers for you. Remember, it's foolish to think you can outperform the AI or know more than the AI about your target customer. So give the creatives to TikTok and let it do the work for you. Here's exactly how I launched testing campaigns on Meta. Again, this is pulled directly from my paid community. I'm giving it to you guys for free. So one ABO campaign, 10 ad sets at $10 a day, each ad set with its own unique audience or interest, and 2 to 5 creatives each. Same creatives in every ad set. On Meta, the targeting is much better. Meta, again, has 10 plus years on TikTok. It's been collecting data for over a decade longer than TikTok. So we lean into interest to help steer the algorithm in the right direction. I find this usually outperforms just going broad, especially in the beginning stages of your dropshipping brand. So now you've got 2 testing campaigns. You know which platform to use depending on your product that you're selling. And you actually have the testing campaign structures for both Meta and TikTok, depending on which one you use. Okay, so your 30K a month beginner blueprint in simple terms. Again, find product, build store, make creatives, launch testing campaign. That is it, and we have covered everything in this video step by step in as simple terms as possible. Now, if you want help and personal one-on-one coaching from myself on exactly how to find proven pre-validated products, build high-converting stores, make high-converting video ads, and launch, optimize, and scale Meta or TikTok ads, then I recommend you guys to join GoderEcom to learn exactly how I was able to scale my dropshipping brand from $0 to $1.2 million per year in sales. Just to give you guys a quick sneak peek and tell you what GoderEcom actually is and what you actually gain by joining the group. Inside of the group, we have a community tab where everyone can post questions, post wins, post what they're doing, ask questions, get feedback, all that good stuff. Then we have the classroom section, which is a collection of 6 unique courses, all designed to help you learn the things that you need in order to get to your first 30K a month with your first dropshipping brand. Then on top of that, we're doing daily coaching calls with myself and Q&As with other members in the group, so that, again, you can get live feedback and direct access to myself and get your questions answered from me personally, as well as other people in the group who are crushing it. Now, to give you a sneak peek as to what people are actually doing inside the group and what they're actually achieving, I want to give a shout out to Arib here, who literally scaled all the way up to $1,000 a day and is now wondering what payment processors he should use so that he can scale. All right, his only bottleneck right now is the payment processors, but other than that, he's scaling to his first $1,000 day. As you can see, I'm posting my own wins in here with different stores that I'm using as well. We've got Ray in here who's also crushing it. Got some great creative tests going, but more importantly, launching some pretty successful tests here, doing about over $300 a day in sales. We got Carl here who did $2,700 his first week at 30% profit margins. And again, brand new store, brand new product, brand new to dropshipping. And he was able to scale all the way up to $2,700 at 30% profit margin. So guys, if you want to join GoderEcom, if you want to gain access to my full Shopify dropshipping masterclass, one-on-one coaching calls with myself, daily Q&As, and an awesome community of people like yourself who are driven to take their dropshipping business to the next level, then hit one of the first links in the description, join GoderEcom for less than the price of your next DoorDash meal, and hopefully I will see you inside. That's been it for the video. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.